Hey nerds, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to day 11 of 12 days of Nerdmas. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a Spider-Man Beast Kingdom egg attack figure. Okay guys, so we are going to be unboxing the Spider-Man Far From Home egg attack figure. So that is Spider-Man with the upgraded suit. So you can see him in there. He looks really creepy in this face sculpt because there's no eyes in there. So it's just the little two silver magnets in there. So he looks really scary. But you can kind of see some of his accessories, pizza, phone, stuff like that. And then there's the information. So like I said, it's a Spider-Man with the upgraded suit from Far From Home. And then this is the back of the box, just some dynamic shots of the Spider-Man in action. And then same thing on the sides of the box. So let's go ahead and open them up and see all of the goodies. As you guys know, I have had this thing for far too long. So I definitely need to finally open it. So it's actually fitting that I'm opening up this Spider-Man. It's kind of funny because my brother and I just went to go see the latest one, No Way Home. We literally just got back from the movies. And yeah. Alright, when we open it up, we have the main Spider-Man there. We have the creepy mask where the eyes fell out like I told you guys. And then we also have all of these additional hand sculpts. I think the cell phone must have fallen out when I opened the box. And then a slice of pizza. Alright, here we go. This is the Spider-Man figure out of the box. I think he looks really great. I do kind of wish, and maybe I will still get like the OG Spider-Man, the egg attack version, because I really do like that like bright blue instead of this dark. But the details on it are really nice. You can see all the detail there and all the detail of the webbing and things like that. So as usual, these guys have pretty good articulation. We have some in the neck. We can spin all the way around with a little bit of force, up and down just a little bit. We have some shoulder movement. You can hear them click because these are different. These aren't like ball joints where we like pop them in and pull them out like other figures where we can swap arms and legs and stuff like that. And then we got elbow. I think maybe it's double jointed in the elbow actually, which I did not realize, but he can reach pretty far. We got some movement in the wrist. Now the hands do pop off, so you know that makes things different for the wrist there. We got some hip action. We got some twist at the waist. So we can do also like a slight ab crunch there. And then we have knee. Knee is not double jointed, but with the help of the hip, it can lift up pretty far. And then we have some ankle, just a little bit of like back and forth, a little bit of up and down, but not too much movement. And then we also have lots of movement at the toes there. Toes curl all the way to the top. All right, like I mentioned, we have an additional head sculpt. So I realized the reason that the eyes were popping off is because they came unglued. Like the eye came unglued from the magnet. This magnet's supposed to live inside of the eye. So I just need to glue that back together and then he'll stop looking creepy and the eyes will stay. Because right now, they just fall and he looks scary. The unique thing about this additional head sculpt is that it has this chin part here so you can pull that off and you can swap the mouth to be doing something different. Like I said, in that baggie, we have an additional mouth. I don't really plan to use this one very much, if at all. This like head, I mean, because I don't really want to see the mouth. Like I like them fully suited up. So I may or may not use that. And also, like, the mouth does not look like Tom Holland. Like, this is not giving me Tom Holland, so I probably won't. Now for the accessories, as I mentioned before, there is a slice of pizza. The pizza looks pretty good, actually. It looks like a nice, you know, not burnt, but a nice little char to it. Cheese looks kind of, you know, like it got a little crispness at the top along with the pepperonis. So that's a very unique, more realistic slice of pizza, not too cartoony. And then as usual with every other figure, they sent a little tiny cell phone. This one, unlike that Miles Morales that we opened, does not have anything on the screen. That one had like call or something like that on the screen. This one is just blue, just like the Deadpool and I think the Spider-Gwen and, you know, everybody else. All right, next we're going to take a look at the hands. So the first alternate set that we have are the web shooter hands. So these are pretty important to Spider-Man. So there we go. And I forgot to mention when I did the full body that he has these little cuffs on him. I think this is like his web shooter or whatever. So you attach the web into, you know, these little wrist thingies. And I think when you switch hands, you can take them off, which I will be doing because I don't like them. The next set of hands is waving or something like that. Like his hand is just completely open. So it kind of looks like he's waving or going to like grip a basketball or something. I don't really know. All right, next up we have a fist. Next hand sculpt is just going to be a fist. Of course, we all know what a fist is for. It's for punching people. Punching the bad guys. All right, next up we have a cell phone holding hand. I went ahead and put the cell phone in there so you can see how it's done. I think I scraped the screen of the cell phone trying to put it into the hand because the fingers are so tight together. I had to like slide it in there. But it still works well and I'm not super pressed for the blue screen to be blue on the phone. And then last but not least, we have a thumbs up hand. Both hands are doing a thumbs up so I can do these or some of these or something like that. And then lastly, we have this little bag of stuff that I mentioned before. So inside the bag, we have an additional mouth sculpt. So currently on this Spider-Man head, he's kind of like smirking or smiling. And if we swap it out, it's got like a slight frown or, you know, whatever you want to call that. An anti-smirk. And then we have some additional eyes in the bag as well. So these are the original eyes that come in the figure. Then we got some squinting eyes. And then lastly, we have these eyes. I don't know if you would say like he's mad or sleepy or what. But we got these eyes. I guess I would kind of say mad, especially if I were to swap it in the other head where he has like the slightly frowny face. It would probably look more angry. The last thing that we have in this package is the different web. So we have this one, which is like you would stick it to something and it would look like the web is, you know, fully shot and gripping on to something. And then we have this little one, like he's just starting to shoot it out. It's not quite to this full extent where it's already stuck onto something. And then the last two, we got like just a long rope. You know, we can use this for whatever. We can attach it to something and have him hanging on it, stuff like that, or actually doing like a swing position or whatever, just giving you some extra length of what is clearly spider web so that you can do whatever in your shots or your setup. And then lastly, we have this little of web, like he just did a little shot, just a little pew pew. And it's super small. So yeah, that's all of the stuff that came in this Egg Attack box. You know, usually they don't come with like a whole lot of stuff because the main thing is their articulation and their eyes, which I'm okay with and I appreciate. And I also brought some of the clothes and shoes that I have for this guy. So we're gonna go ahead and dress him up in some other outfits and see how he looks. All right, now let's go ahead and head over to Bean with the advent calendars.
Okay, now it's time for day 21. Jolly Rancher. I think it says Fruity Bash. Fruity Bash, all right, never had those before. Day 22, only 3 left. Let's see what we get. Oh, upside down. Jolly Rancher again, 2 days in a row. I think this is supposed to be watermelon flavored because I see the big watermelon licking its lips. And today we have day 12 on here. It's showing one of the characters from Ren and Stimpy. I was not allowed to watch that show, so I don't know who was who. And look here, it is a character from Ren and Stimpy, the same one that's on the package. I'll let you guys figure out who that is. Nice colorway. It's got some pink and yellow, pink and white and red. Day 13 for the advent calendar. We've got Hey Arnold on the cover. Well, Arnold on the cover from Hey Arnold. And it is Arnold on the socks as well. The heel matches his hair. He looks a little scary in the face, looks kind of gray.
All right, Bean, thanks for showing us the items in those calendars. We really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for me in this video, guys. If you like this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And while you're down there, let me know in the comment section, what did you think of this Spider-Man Egg Attack figure? I can't wait to add him to my collection with my other ones. And of course, let me know what you thought of the mini brand items and the socks. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the know of all the nerdy, and hit that bell notification. And be sure to share this video and my channel with anybody that you think may enjoy. And don't forget, if you want to send me any pictures, letters, or fun little gifts, my P.O. box is down below. But as always, guys, remember, keep it nerdy.